Thank you very much, Tambegile. We start here tonight. Structural bottlenecks, cheap imports and high duties are weighing on cement and steel manufacturers in South Africa, threatening not only the sector itself, but economic growth and job creation. That's according to a report funded by PPC and authored by the Gordon Institute of Business Sciences Center for African Management and Markets. Our business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, has the details.
South Africa must up its competitive edge in key industries such as manufacturing in the built environment if it's to meet its goals of localization. Genera Capital Investment Specialist and Professor at the Gibbs Business School, Adrian Saville, says South Africa has been regressing over the years.
The real erosion or corrosion of competitiveness, I think more than it just being evidenced by the fall off in manufacturing, is our declining share of world export market, that we can't sell to others and we can't produce for ourselves.
Brits-based steel manufacturing CEO Thinius Duvenage agrees. He says the sector has remained resilient despite the numerous duties imposed. But Duvenage does warn this could have the opposite effect on growth, particularly when it comes to smaller operations, which are the major job creators.
That has made the raw material for us as manufacturers more expensive. And we started losing our competitiveness, especially on the export market to sub-Saharan Africa. So it is actually the opposite effect.
A report by the Center for Development and Enterprise has raised the alarm on localization, with Duvenage adding that more must be done to protect smaller players.
For instance, in the steel industry, what basically happens if you protect large raw material producers, it has a cost implication for the product itself.
He proposes that businesses get access to cost-competitive raw materials from abroad to fast-track localization in a way that's a win-win for all stakeholders. But Saville warns that deep bottlenecks also need to be addressed.
The bottlenecks are not new, that they really point to structural challenges that the South African economy faces.
The report warns that some of the costs associated with protecting the local industry aren't worth the benefits. Duvenage says this puts localization, job creation and the country's infrastructure development drive at risk. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Brits in the Northwest.